Hello universe, this is Gypsy. This is my November Empties video and my no-buy update. The first category of things that I'd like to show you are travel size products that I accumulated when I was a surveyor for CMS, and I would travel and live out of hotels every week. I've donated a lot of these to shelters. I've given a lot to family, and I have taken the rest to make it easier on myself because I wanted to declutter. I wanted to condense the amount of products that I had all over the place. I poured a lot of these into same type of bottles. In other words, if I had a bath gel and it had room in the container, I would take the smaller travelers and pour it into that, kind of like refill it. And it's enabled me to be able to recycle 3 containers of bath gel, 4 containers of mouthwash, and I used the mouthwash up. So these are actually empties because I decluttered by pouring it into it, and then I used it up, and that was in my last empties video. But I had those down in these other containers. The next collection is the shampoos. There was 27 of these travel size bottles, and as I said, I did donate. I just don't, I hate to say this, I don't have time to go by to make the donations. But I did donate a lot of those, and there was no money out of my pocket spent on that declutter because it was part of my job to live in hotels, and my employer paid for that. And my OCD hoarding instincts made me bring those little things home and hold on to them. The next product, and I'm getting better every day. The next is the hair conditioners. There are 30 down in this bin, my dirty bin. And the lotions that were also in the hotel that I hoarded up. There's 26 of these. So all of those little containers can be sent to recycle out of my life. Some of those are empties. Some of those are just transplanted to larger containers, and I'll continue to work on them. There's not going to be any way to identify what I poured those into, and I don't have a problem mixing products like that. Shampoos, conditioners, I don't have a problem doing that. Lotions, I don't have sensitive skin, so it's not a problem for me to do that. I got empties that are true empties now. These are products that I have used up in the month of November. I'm going to start with the hair color because I colored my hair again this month. This is Color Easy Permanent Cream Hair Color in medium auburn. And my opinion is that this is much redder than auburn. Much redder than auburn. Not a product I'm going to buy again. My goal is to use up my stash of hair colors in 2019 and stop coloring my hair and actually let it grow out naturally. One of the dyes that I have back there is the closest to my natural color match that I can find, and I'll use it. It'll be the last one to use, and then hopefully it won't be such a strange transition. Thank goodness ombre is in style, because after 6 months, maybe not even that long, or maybe actually quite longer, maybe after 9 months, I'm going to have that red on the bottom and sandy brownish blonde on top. The next product I've got, I used the last packet of this, the Soothing Oatmeal Bath Treatment by Relief MD. I've had this around a very long time, and it's designed to be effective for itches and rashes, for poison ivy, eczema, insect bites, and stuff like that. I had something that seemed like a contact dermatitis, but now that I've discontinued all my products except my most gentle lotions or my most gentle soap, because I thought, well, maybe it's a body wash I'm using. My skin's calmed down. I'm starting to think that it was dry skin with the rapid seasonal change that we had here in South Carolina, just going from being able to be outdoors in shorts to being into being in the dry heat of the houses. I don't know, but my skin's calmed down and I'm back to not having sensitive skin again. Hallelujah. I feel for you guys that do. Just that little taste of it, that week of it was awful. Next empty I've got is the Salon Size Rave Hairspray 3 Ultra Hold. Gone. This is a product that I've used up that when I did my inventories, it was full. I put it in a pan project, panning my mental health, and in the month of October I used it down to here, and in the month of November I had finished it. It's got that little bit of product clinging to the side, but it doesn't beat down to get it out. So I'm going to wash it out. I have a collection of lotions. I have a crazy amount of lotions. I have some lotions whose pumps don't work, and I'm going to clean this up and take the tag off of it and recycle and reuse this container so that I can use those products that whose pump don't work, because they're in liter-sized containers, and unscrewing the pump lid that's broken and trying to pour it in your hand, I'm not going to get a lot of use out of that. So I'm going to make a transfer with it and use the product. The next thing I used up was this sample size of Garnier Fructis Smoothing Treat 1 Minute Hair Mask. I thought it was very nice. I thought it softened my hair. I mixed it because my hair is a little bit longer and I have an unusual technique. I like to put hair masks on my hair dry. If they're in little packs like that, I often have to pair it with another product. I paired it with Pantene. And this is a Pantene conditioner, just a hydrating conditioner. It's not a mask. But I paired them and put a plastic bonnet on my hair and did a facial with it while I let it sit. I'm going to have to put my glasses on to read these tiny labels. The next product I used up was Perfume Your Soul by Barefoot Venus. It says that it's a calming butter hand repair in the flavor Lemon Freckle. I got this in a subscription box. I think it's a very nice quality product. It's got a very nice thick consistency to it, unlike this product, which was watery, and I could only use it before I stepped out of the shower because it would get all over the carpet. This is a very nice thick lotion. These are the types of lotions I really enjoy. Gonna miss it, don't need to buy it, got plenty of other stuff in the stash. I have used the companion to a trio, one of the companions to the trio. I used up the shampoo in October. I have finished the conditioner in November, 1-800-PRO Smooth and Soft Recovery Conditioner by Zotos. This is a very nice quality product. I would buy it again if I didn't have 80 hair care products to use before I could buy more later. This product I also used as a hair mask. It's called the Organic Root Stimulator Fertilizing Temple Balm. And you're supposed to massage it into your scalp. And I believe, let me look at the label real quick. You can use it twice a day, in the morning and the night. And you massage it into your scalp. At the beginning of the month, I really didn't feel like my scalp was itchy or dry or anything unusual, so I can't really criticize or praise it, honestly, guys. It's got a pleasant enough smell. It's not an abrasive smell. It's got the feel and the consistency of just a little bit of a, not as thick as a Vaseline, but it's definitely got that jelly feel to it. You can massage it onto your scalp and all the way down to your ends. I'm not going to say that I'd buy that again. I don't know that it's the product for me. I have another Garnier Fructis Nourishing 1 Minute Mask. So, I've used 2 this month. One was avocado extract and this was coconut extract. I went ahead and used the rest of my Oscar de la Renta perfume. I believe it was filled to approximately here. Gone ahead and used that up. I have used up my Swanson Biotin Vitamin. These are 5 milligrams. This is something that I am going to have to replace, but I'm not going to order online from Swanson because I don't want to buy more products than I genuinely want to do something crazy like save on shipping. I'm going to go ahead and make the commitment to drive to my local health food store. I want to replace my quality. I want a high quality vitamin, multivitamin. I know what I want to get. I've had it before, and I want to get a high quality biotin. Other than those 2 things, I should be able to walk out of the store for less than $50 and not buy a bunch of unwanted, unnecessary vitamins to get some kind of crazy shipping deal, like something like this. This is a Raspberry Ketone Max Slim Dietary Supplement by Fit and Trim. I can't say that I felt any difference or that it did anything to curb my diet, give me energy, or anything of that nature. But it's probably something I added into the cart when they were talking about spend this amount of money to save on shipping. It doesn't make sense to do it. It just clutters up more products in my house. My friend gave me this a long time ago before I started panning and started into the inventories and started into the awareness of excess and how to control it. This is called True Blue Spa Walnut Shell Smoothing Foot Scrub. And I think that I would probably have enjoyed this the most in the summertime when I'm running around in flip-flops. But I did use this up, the last little bit of it. It just happened to land towards the 1st of November. I finished the Bath & Body Works Pleasure Sweet Pea Lotion. This is my favorite flavor by Bath & Body Works. I don't need to buy a replacement. Unfortunately, I've got one. I've been going through the cabinet to use up little travel samplers, and I have used up a Sparkle Fresh toothpaste. I won't buy this again. I don't like it. And a Crest Pro Health. This was much better product for me. This is the Dentec. It's the empty container for the for your purse to put the little plackers or dental floss picks in them, and having those has enabled me to be able to floss my teeth because I could never reach and back with just the string. And some people have that talent and that skill, or they have a bigger mouth than I do, or smaller hands. I don't know which it is, but these things have enabled me to be able to floss. I'm very grateful for them. I've used those up. This is a foundation by Sassy and Chic BB Beauty Benefit Cream in Multi-Action Skincare. I'm looking for the color. It doesn't have the color on it. I think I bought that at the dollar store just to try. And I think I used it as a base underneath foundation, even though it is a foundation. I did do it that way just to get a nice color blend. This next product was in my Panning My Mental Health project. I pan this out. It's a Day Radiance by Mary Kay in the color Delicate Beige. This is a foundation. It was a thick, creamy foundation. Once I learned how to wear this product, I really enjoyed it. Won't buy it again, though, because I've got a stash of foundations to go through. This next product came in a beauty box. It's called Pearlesque Coconut Oil and Coffee Sugar Body Scrub. I don't like body scrubs. I don't like stuff of this nature. I don't purchase them. I've been gifted a lot of products like this, or I've gotten them in beauty boxes. I'm just a plain old soap and washcloth kind of girl. Next product is a Paul Mitchell Original Super Rich Wash. Guys, I don't remember if I got this in a beauty subscription, or if it was one of the products that was in the hotel stash that I showed you earlier. Some of the hotels we stayed at, you know, because of the size of the town being so small in South Carolina, we've stayed at some 5-star places because it was the only hotel in town. And the government just simply had to make that adjustment. So it's quite possible I got that Paul Mitchell from a hotel, from one of the really nice hotels that I stayed at. The next product is Trozola Leave-In Conditioner. I like the smell of this product. I got it in a beauty box. I don't know how to describe the smell. It makes me think of a coffee. I like the smell of it. I liked being able to have a lotion that I can rub in my hands and just scrunch into my hair right before I would throw my hair up in a bun to go to work. I don't normally wear it like this. I have put on some mousse and done the scrunching thing just to have a little diversity in my hairstyle for the weekend, because it's been twisted up in a bun all week for work. This next product is the Estee Lauder Soft and Clean Milky Lotion Cleanser. I started it in October, and I'm just now finishing this up. I didn't use it that I can recall. I may have, guys, I hate to say this, I can't remember if I took eye makeup off with it, but I know that I definitely took face makeup off with it. I like the products that are designed to take eye makeup off that won't burn your eyes. I really like those makeup removers, and I've learned to be careful with the cleansers, because the first one that I tried burned my eyes like ivory soap, and I wasn't even aware that a specialized product like that would do that, so I've been careful. The next product I've got an empty in was a sample called Belief Pete Miracle Revital Eye Cream. It's a nice lotion. You know, I think a lot of these specialized lotions are just overpriced and overhyped and overglorified. It's supposed to be an eye cream. I probably ended up rubbing it all over my face as a face lotion. I know I did this one like that. This is another eye cream. This is Dr. Lily Fan. This is supposedly a probiotic eye repair cream. Some of the claims that they put on these products are laughable. You know, if you studied biology, you know how ridiculous the claims are. You know, cellular renewal, improves elasticity. Science just doesn't work that way. Our it's just not going to work that way. You can't renew cells. The next product is the Sumptuous Bold Lifting Mascara by Estee Lauder. I used this product up. It's gotten clumpy. It's in a rolling pan project. It's clumpy. I think the reason that my mascaras don't last 3 months is because I'm such a child. When I purchase a product, I open it and play with it and see if I like it, and then stick it on the shelf. And so that's why they're short-lived. But I'll make my way through it, and I'll stop that ugly habit of messing up products when I get down to just one mascara, and I'll also know what I like. That's one good thing. I've got 3 empties of fingernail polish this month, and it's because they were down so low. By doing manicures, pedicures, and layering them, it helped me get through them. One of the things that I did was use this Wet n Wild nail color, and I've had this thing forever, this baby blue, on my toes. I didn't like it on my fingernails. I kind of outgrew that flavor of color. But when I used that up, I started finishing off the last of this red LA Colors. And I put this purple on top of the red. I didn't think that I could do glitters, and I didn't think that it would look good, but when I combined purple and red, it made this really pretty blue that had a lot of shift to it. I was shocked. And the other thing this particular glitter did, it made my nails really tough, and it was like having a piece of metal on top of the nails. The glitter I'm working on panning right now, and the polish I'm working on panning right now is not doing that, but this combination was really nice, and I ended up doing manicure and pedicure with those. And there really wasn't a lot left in that bottle, so it didn't take long. All three of those bottles, there wasn't much left in the red, there wasn't much left in that blue. The purple was new, but by repeatedly doing manicures and touching up with the purple on a daily basis, it burned through it, and the glitter that's clinging to the side you simply cannot get out. The next product that I've used up is my bronzer that I got from Mexico, and it's in the brand called Natural. I had it crushed and dusty on the side, and I've never had a particular talent for repressing. I've tried repressing, and it simply doesn't work for me. I have to leave it powdery and be careful not to spill it to use. Well, once you get that pan and you get one side powdering, it's not long before that other goes to powder. And when it goes to powder like that, these products disappear really quickly. The product I'm replacing this with until the weather shifts and I can't tolerate wearing heavy, full coverage cream foundations, and this is a cream sculpting series by BB. I rolled this in because all of these products are creams with beeswax. They're made out of beeswax. This is the only time of year that I can wear this. It's not in a project, but I'm hoping to get use of that product because it's always possible that it can go bad. The last product on my list was a train wreck for me. This is the Softy Castor Oil Hair and Scalp Conditioner. And I'm going to read this to you so you can see how I got in trouble. It says that it's formulated to minimize breakage and naturally nourish all types of hair. And it says that it lubricates your scalp, that it aids in control of new hair growth and increases body and flexibility. It protects your hair from damaging effects of heat and dryness caused by styling, the sun, and chemical treatment. And then it tells you to use it to section your hair off and apply it with your fingertips daily. For your hair, apply it to the palms of the hands and massage through the hair, and then style as usual. Okay? So, I grew up with Alberto VO5 in the house. I watched my family use that. That was something that I guess that was the thing to do in the 70s. So, I thought I was dealing with something sort of like that. It went on like what looked and felt like Alberto VO5, like a gel. So you would massage it into your scalp and then work it down. You could work it down your hair. Well, I had a lot of hair, and I kept working it down, working it down, working it down, thinking, Okay, maybe it's not like Alberto VO5. Maybe this is like a hair mask. Worked it all the way through, and it's like, okay, maybe this is a hair mask. Put the plastic bonnet on, like I do for masking. Did a facial, did a pedicure, and all that good stuff. And then I went in to shower everything off. 5 shampoos later, it still doesn't feel like it's completely out of my hair. My hair still doesn't feel like it's got wax in it. Clinging to the scalp. Oh, Lord, y'all. I will never buy that product again. I don't know what I did wrong. It said it was for all hair types. I followed the directions, and I thought, well, you know, the strands are sticking together, so maybe this isn't like Alberto VO5. You know, maybe this isn't like a leave-in conditioner. You know, this isn't working like some of the other scalp treatments I've got. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Let me work it down to the tips and see, you know, maybe I've just put too much on the scalp. Let me work it down. I had to take the drain apart in the bathtub because it was clinging all over the bathtub. It was clinging to the drain. It was like I poured wax in the bathtub floor in the shower. It was like I had wax on my scalp. It was a train wreck. Don't know what I did wrong. Doesn't matter because I ain't ever going to buy that product again. But it's made me cautious about the other products I've got back here. At a minimum, I will do research online and not get myself in that mess again. 5 shampoos later, and I even pulled out the big dogs when I was trying to get this out of my hair. I actually pulled out the I'm drawing a blank on the product that I used, the organically made Dr. Bonner's. And any of you who have used Dr. Bonner's, you know how dry it makes your skin feel and how it strips the oil off of your skins. And yeah, I mean, I pulled out the big dogs and tried to get that stuff out of my hair. Lord have mercy, the things we go through, right? So that was the last empty to show you, and now I can share the results with you of my No Buy November, because this is the 30th of November. It's the last day of November. You might as well say we're at the end of November. I've made no purchases in the month of November. 0 purchases in the month of November. I have had products that I purchased before my no buy arrive during November. Products I could not cancel. Products that I have agitated over and tried to interrupt, you know, hoping that they'd get lost in the mail, hoping that I'd be able to send them back for a refund. Whatever, I finally let it go. I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I've had 3 small pallets come in November. I'll show you one of them. Actually, I've got all 3 right here. I ordered these way back at the 1st of September, and they came in November. In my Gypsy, I can't stop the Gypsy until it runs out. I think in February. So I have those products that come in each month. Other than that, I have made no purchases. I have not bought any types. I'm using travel sizes and stuff like that. I haven't bought any toothpaste, shampoo, lotions, conditioners, makeup of any kind, perfumes of any kind. I'm using my stash. And it feels good to do it. It feels good to do it. It feels good to feel the little bit of sense of control when you see the empties and you see the use of the products and you shop your stash. And it feels good to feel like I could get on top of this clutter one day without the waste of decluttering. I have done a little bit of horse trading with a relative of mine. I have sent products to her in exchange for products that I can use. That little bit of horse trading has made me feel good about not having things sit here that I can't figure out how to use. She was thrilled with the products. She feels like she can use the products. She feels like they're suited for not only her skin type, but her age. And I feel good about what she traded with me. Guys, this is a long video. I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to say thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please feel free to subscribe. I enjoy having new friends on YouTube. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next month.